Hey, everyone. Stephanie Hogendorf here. I'm your Diamond Wellness Advocate with doTERRA. Today is our business call, our weekly business call, where we're just going to talk a little bit about one aspect of the doTERRA business. Last week, we talked about earning retail and fast starts. Today, we're going to talk power of three. Now, just so you're aware, the power of three structure will be changing a little bit sometime this summer. And we'll go more into detail before that is released. So, right now, and this is January 2025, that we'll be talking about power of three because this is the $50 bonus, 50 to 1500 bonus that you could potentially receive every single month. And so I wanted to make sure that you were aware of what it currently is and the different promotions because they have a power of three boost that's happening the next couple of months. So that's what's going on now, and probably early summer, maybe after our leadership retreat in March. I'll go into details about what those changes, the upcoming changes are. I may refer to those, so that's what I'm talking about when I refer to those. So, another way that you can earn money with doTERRA is by the power of three bonus. So right now I'm sharing my screen, and this is our power of three bonus. So I'm going to try to move some of my things around so that you can see it a little bit better. Take away all these little things here you don't necessarily need to see. So first, we're just going to talk about this little piece right here. Come on, this little guy right here. Building a qualified team. Okay, this is for a $50 bonus. Your order every month would need to be 100 PV in order for you to earn this commission. And that's just any commissions that you earn with doTERRA. You have to have a 50 PV loyalty rewards order, or a subscription order as they're now called. 100 PV. Now, if you want a free product of the month, it's 125 by the 15th of the month. Now, down here is what you need is you need 3 people to have 100 PV LRP as well, and then an overall volume of 600 organizational volume. So that's why you have 6 people here. But this could potentially be you and 3 other people all have 150, because 150 times 4 is 600 organizational volume. So whether that's LRP order or regular order, you need 3 people on loyalty at 100 PV. Plus, you need to come up with a couple hundred extra PV overall between you and your front line. So you need 100 PV and you need 3 people with 100 PV. And then overall, everybody, you and everybody in your front line, whether it's LRP or whether it's brand new volume or whether it's just a retail sale or any type of organizational volume on your front line, needs to be 600 organizational volume. Okay. So that is your first level. When you do that, you get $50. Every month that you do that, you get $50. Now, if you then teach those 3 people, so this person in blue, this person in blue, this person in blue, are now this person in blue, this person in blue, and this person in blue. So if you get your 50 and you teach those 3 people in blue to get their 50, you're now earning a $250 bonus. Pretty simple, right? Get your 50, teach your 50. So once you get your 250, if those people, those 3 people, so this blue guy has 3 orange people, these 3 orange people have their 50, this person has their 250, and the same thing with all of these other guys, you get $1,500 in bonus. That's a lot of volume and it's a little bit more difficult to do, but it is totally and completely doable. So just to recap, simple, simple, simple. Let's just take it back to basics. I need 100 PV. I need 3 people on my front line with 100 PV LRP, 100 PV in subscription volume. Then I need to have 200 other PV just from whatever. So if that means I have 150 and each one of my blue people has 150. Between all four of us, we now have what we need for that 600 organizational volume there. Okay. So I want to get my 50. And then I want to teach my blue people to get their 50. And then they want to teach their people to get their 50. So it's 3 levels. First level, you get 50. So if you teach 3 people how to do that, teach 3 people how to get their 50, then you get $250 bonus every single month. And then if you're training those people right, they're going to get their 50, and they're going to then get their people to get their 50. So they get a 250 and you get your 1500. I hope that makes sense. There's an easy way to see it in the back office, and I will show you that in just a moment. Let me stop sharing here. I'm going to go ahead and share with you. I was just looking at my $50 bonus, and now I cannot find it. Give me just a minute. Okay, I found this. This is one of my leaders that has allowed me to share their back office. Okay, so this is what your back office looks like. This is going to have, where you are with your rank, what your orders are, what your fast starts look like, and what your paycheck is. This little thing right here, power of 3, the 50, the 250, and 1500. When those things light up, that means that you have your 50 or your 250 or your 1500. So right now you can see we need our target of 600 organizational volume for that front line. I can see where those are right there. And if I click on this, I can actually see the structure of what everybody looks like. So right now we have enough people for our 50 PV or a $50 bonus, right? So you have 3 people. This qualified means that they've had at least an order of 100 PV. This person right here means that they either haven't qualified, they haven't put in their order, or in the blue, if you see somebody in blue, that means their template is set for that qualified order, but they just haven't placed their order yet. So I see all of these people have already fulfilled their order. But see this little guy with the doTERRA O, the group volume? That group volume is definitely not there yet for her front line. But look at this person right here. They have their 3 people there, and they have that group volume. So if I click on this person, I can see they've got their 50 taken care of because their progress, they hit their target at that 600 OB. So this person has their $50 bonus. This person, all I have to do is they have to figure out an order of 71 PV before the end of the month, so that way they can get their $50 bonus. And so now this person has hit their $250 bonus before. They've had 2 other people that have had their 3 people that have had their 50. So this month, maybe not so much. So this month, it looks like they'll probably just hit their $50 bonus. But this one person gets their $50 bonus as well. So that's pretty cool. You can kind of take a look at that. And then when these people down here start to sign people up and get their $50 bonuses, that's when you get into that third level of that $1,500 bonus. Okay, I hope that all makes sense. Again, I'm always here for questions. Leave them in the comments or text me if you have any questions. Now, there is a bonus that they have going on over the next couple of months or the next month or so. I'm going to pull this up. First, we're going to talk about personal growth volume. Now, this is going to come into play when we have this new way of doing, when we have our new bonus structure after the summer. But this is basically you signing up people or reactivating people within the past 12 months. So personal growth volume is the total amount of loyalty rewards or subscription volume ordered in a month from members personally enrolled by a wellness advocate in the previous 12 months. I've also been told that it is also for reactivations. Okay. So let's say we're in November. I can go back 12 months to the previous November. Everybody that has placed a loyalty reward order within that 12-month period would then qualify for that personal growth volume. So this person, Mary, over here, doesn't qualify because they are outside of that November. This person right here had 220 PV. This person right here, Ryan, had 80 PV. Lily didn't have anything this month, but Jane had 125. So adding all of those in, that's 425 personal growth volume. So that's how PGV is calculated. So I just wanted to give this out to you right here so that way you could understand what I'm saying when I say personal growth volume. Okay. Now, this is where the bonus comes in. This is a power of 3 boost that is going to be happening starting in February, I believe. And this is how it works. You earn your power of 3 volume, your power of 3 bonus, right? So you have your $50 power of 3, your $250 or your $1,500. And then you reach the personal growth volume to boost your earnings. So let's talk about this first level power of 3, this $50 bonus here, okay? So your personal growth volume, if that's 400 plus of anybody that you've enrolled, doesn't have to be on the front line or not, anybody that you have enrolled over the past year and they're on loyalty rewards. If you hit 400 plus, you get an extra $50. So you can earn up to $100 on that first level. So earn your 50 for your power of 3. And then if your PGV is over 400, you get an extra $50, equaling a $100 bonus. This is in addition to everything else that you're earning. This is an extra bonus. Now, if you're at that 250 level in your power of 3, so you're reaching your 250 power of 3 bonus. If your PGV is 400, you get that extra $50. So that's a $300 bonus instead of a $250 bonus. But here's the best part. If your PGV is 800 or more, you get an extra $250, doubling your power of 3, which is now $500 instead of $250. But wait, there's more. If you reach your third level power of 3 bonus and you've had 1,500, your 1,500 power of 3 bonus, you can earn an extra $50 if you have your personal growth volume at 400 or more. And then if you earn your 800, if you have 800 personal growth volume, you earn an additional $250. So again, that same bonus structure for the second and the third levels. So you could potentially be earning up to $1,750 instead of a $1,500 bonus. So just go ahead, and I know sometimes first time hearing it, first time looking at it, it may be a little bit like, oh, I don't really get it. Just study the picture, study the graph, study what these different things mean, study those bonuses. So that's an awesome extra bonus that they're offering to us right now, the power of 3 structure. So you can earn your 50, 250, or 1,500, no big deal. But if you're enrolling people and getting them on loyalty rewards, you're going to earn an extra $50 to $250 in your bonuses. So pretty darn cool. So we've covered a lot. Power of 3 bonus is amazing. I never really thought in the very beginning, somebody who is earning 3 levels deep in your $1,500 bonus, I was like, my goodness, how can you do that? That is such a lot of like people that you're having to enroll it. I've received mine a few times, quite a few times. It's a little bit more difficult to get, but man, that extra bonus of $1,500, what could that do for you in your life if you had an extra $1,500? That's in addition to your unilevel check, your rank bonuses, and your retail and fast start. In addition to all of that, what would an extra $1,500 do for you? What would an extra $500 do for you? What would an extra $250 do for you? What would those numbers mean for you? Everybody's answer is going to be a little bit different, but what would that mean to you? Really think about that. And is it worth it working and sharing these lovely, amazing gifts of the earth with people to get them on the loyalty rewards program? The new VMG products are amazing. And if you listen to my call from last Saturday where we talked about VMG and lifelong vitality, there's some pretty amazing bonuses, like freebies that doTERRA is giving away just for trying those products. So it's pretty amazing. Right now is the most amazing time to get people started and to educate people about these amazing gifts of the earth. So if you have any questions, throw them in the comments. I'm happy to answer anything that you might have, any questions. And I'm actually willing to jump on calls for people too. Join me every Tuesday night for just a business chat, talking about one little aspect of our business so that way you can learn and grow with doTERRA. Have a great night.